Visitors are not permitted to climb trees in Redwood National Park or any California state park. Only professionals with valid permits are allowed in these unique ecosystems. An immense limb, 4 feet wide, is covered in ferns and weaves through a tangle of reiterations and branches in the gnarled crown of this redwood's canopy. Sillett is perched on a branch. He carefully manages his climbing gear as he works his way down a few branches about 6 feet below. Campbell-Spickler delicately makes his way across the epic fern mat. As Sillett arrives underneath the mat, he begins looking through the ferns, feeling the soil underneath.
Yeah, look at this. This limb is so impressive. Hopefully you can see the whole length of this limb is covered with fern. And underneath there's another one covered with fern and all these reiterated trunks coming up. What a wonderful tree.
And the leatherleaf ferns are fragile, so we do our best not to impact them. So we'll occasionally step on them, but we try our best not to. And what we know is that the wandering salamander, Aedes vagrans, lives in this canopy. And who knows, there may be a dozen animals just here in this mat. They're very difficult to find, but occasionally we will run into them. But they like this leaf litter here in some of the debris that's formed by the fern. So there's a soil that's underneath the mat here, and this is what the salamander likes.
There's a really interesting section of epiphytes here underneath this fern mat. You'll notice under the ferns, against the limb, there's all these lichens, but there's actually a little community of liverworts here as well, including some species that are not very common. Right in this zone in here. And this is where we'll often see salamanders. We're looking for little beady eyes. It's wet down here, moist on the surface.
Yep. This is an exceptional mat. I like this.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, I bet the salamanders are here. They're just buried.
Yeah.
They're underneath that layer.